Good morning, YouTubers. Sharing my morning with you. Trying to figure out what the frack I'm going to do today. I have a lot of writing to do. I have to do some lesson plans and I have to read a screenplay. So I have to write. But before I write, I wanted to comb my hair, have a cup of coffee, and I was going to play Baldur's Gate. And I said, no, I'm not going to play Baldur's Gate. I feel like blogging. That's what I'm doing right here, right now. Blogging with you guys. So what's going on? I have 23 cats, and Ramita, my main cat, is pregnant. So I'll probably have about 30 cats pretty soon. It's way too many cats. Even though I love cats, even I recognize that that's too many cats. But when your principal motivation is love, which is my case, I love these cats. I'm going to do my utmost to make sure these cats are well and happy, and at least in good homes or here, but fed and vaccinated and spayed. But need more kitty cats. We have way too many kitty cats. So we need to reduce the cat population, and the only way to do that is sterilization. So we're going to have to sterilize the cats. I do not like sterilization. I think it's a cruel, weird thing, but it makes itself absolutely necessary in order for the cats to be well. Because if I have 30 cats, I can feed them. If I have 100 cats, it's a lot more difficult to feed. And the possibilities of me getting 100 cats are extremely high. So that's the deal with the cats. That's the cat situation. Rainy season, by the Bravo, which means my focus, my attention is on mushroom hunting. I want to get as many mushrooms as I can this season. I want to make sure I have at least, a couple of kilos for the year, the whole year. I had 2 kilos for the whole year from the last rainy season. I want to do at least 2 kilos this time, preferably more. Um, I actually used the 2 kilos throughout the year, and I offered mushrooms to a lot of people that needed to be mushroomed out, and they had good responses. And I did it for free. I did it as a healer that wants to heal people. I'm not trying to do this for money. I'm trying to do this because it's the right thing to do. It's the right. Here's the deal, guys. People talk a lot about healing and spiritual practices and all types of shit like that, right? It's like, but at the bottom of the barrel, healing is about healing. It's about you have somebody that is really stupid and does some stupid shit, and you got to grab them by the balls and give them some mushrooms or some ayahuasca or some DMT and show them to be less stupid. That's kind of a job, It's kind of a job. Why be less stupid? Because once you actually figured out that you're not this body, you're not your body, you're not your mind, you're beyond that. You make decisions from a place outside of your body and your mind at a higher level of consciousness than if you're still stuck in your ego formation. Ego death is not about killing the ego. It's about realizing that you're not alone on the planet. It's about connecting with all the other entities, living entities that are out there that are trying to get their shit together, and you're one of them, obviously. You know? And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm saying I'm enlightened. I don't say any of that shit. What I'm saying is that once you go through one of these experiences, ayahuasca, Sonoran toad venom, magic mushrooms, mescaline, there is a switch turned on in your mind that allows you to see the deeper connection to nature, to spirit. And that's what the indigenous people say is like, what's the problem with Western man? He's divorced from spirit. Well, why is he divorced from spirit? Because he's, taking spirit from other people that are actually using their quest for spirit as a means to make money, to make profit. Bad deal, bad news. The healing process for the soul is very personal. You can't really explain it or share it. You have to go through it. And the only thing that I know that will get you through there are these medicines. So in rainy season in Vita Bravo, collecting magic mushrooms is principal, primary work. And it's not to make money with magic mushrooms. No, God forbid, no. It's to make sure that the people that are most needed to be shown the way, be shown the way. That's the job. That's the work, at least for me. And taking care of 23 cats, soon to be 30 probably. I know, Ramira is huge. She's going to have like 50 cats. So I'm not saying to you that it's a perfect system or anything. I'm just saying to you that there is a great medicine out there that makes people feel better about themselves, do better for themselves, figure out shit on themselves. And it's available to anybody that wants to go out there and pick it up. Just go out there to cow patties, cow fields, find the magic mushrooms, pick them up, and you keep in a jar of honey. Put honey on them to keep them. And they keep for at least a year. So sometimes the honey will ferment, and make like a mead, like mushroom mead. It's fine. It's totally fine. There's a lot of ways to do it. You can dry them, you can cook them, you can freeze them. I like the mead. I like the mead solution. And I like mead in general. I make good mushroom mead. So that's the job. And obviously I'm also working with the English House, the Vandal, where I have now 2 classes. One for 10 kids, 8 to 12, and one for adults. I'm teaching English, which is not something I have in mind to do, but my other businesses are not working so well, so I figured I'd do what I can to make some money legally, legal money, so I can get on to the important business of trying to heal people's souls, starting with my own. The basic premise here, guys, is physician heal thyself. That's the word. Give you for instance, I don't know if you guys ever heard of this book. Found it online. Printed it out. I don't like reading on the screen. You could get arrested for having this book in some countries. You know? But the information in this book can be very useful to a lot of people, especially in emergency situations. Especially in places like Mexico full of cartels. It's not a bad thing to know how to booby trap the street, or how to, create an incendiary device. I'm not going to do it. See, I don't have any intention of doing it, but I'm not going to not know how to do it because I'm not stupid. And I know that that information is useful, and information is finally wisdom, information, knowledge is what makes us strong. It's what makes us powerful. It's what gives us, power over our environment, over our lives. And I'm not a smart guy. If I was a smart guy, I'm not sure I'd be taking care of 23 cats. Um, but I'm a good guy. I take care of 23 cats. That's what I do for a living. So if you want to support this effort that I'm doing, I won't lie to you. I need money to do it. I need funds to feed the cats. The Bienestar Animal service, government service, charges me 200 pesos, roughly what, around $15 to spade the animals. But $15 out here in Valle Bravo, they're not easy to come by. So, and I have 23. So it adds up. So if you guys have any love for cats, as I do, and you want these little cats to be, that does not include, by the way, the passage. It's not near here. I need to go take the cats to be spayed and to be vaccinated. Vaccines are another issue. So you guys love cats. If you want to help Pussy Paradise be a good shelter for cats, please help out. Help with my Patreon and my channel and all that stuff. I'm no longer a one-man operation. I have one other guy here, but he's more of a refugee status. He's working through a lot of shit that he's got to fix in his life, and I'm trying to help him through it. But he does help as much as he can. So I'm not alone anymore doing it. I have this Mauricio guy. I want to get more people out here to help me help them help the cats. It's like what do we call it? Like a community, the fellowship, the fellowship of the cat, Pussy Paradise. So my door is open. Anybody who wants to come out here, help out, is always welcome. And the welcome is good so long as you help out. If you decide to become a burden, then the welcome is no longer so open. We will try to help you so long as you help us. You rub my back, I rub yours. It's the basis of the Cosa Nostra and is the basis of Pussy Paradise. Not so different. So that's my life right now. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to take care of 23 cats. I'm trying to collect mushrooms for the season. I'm very much trying to go see my dad. He's 80 years old. He's not in good health. He's in LA, so I need to get my butt out there. But before I do that, I got to make sure this place is up and running and safe from vicious cartel attacks, cartels of. It's funny when you're the owner of a house, which I guess I am. Everybody wants to take it away from you. Everybody wants your house. Everybody wants to take it and make it their house. The reason I never wanted to take care of a castle, defending the castle requires troops, requires soldiers, requires peasants to grow food in the castle lands, and all that requires you to rule over people because you still need to be the owner of the castle if you want that to work. And suddenly I find myself the owner of a castle with 23 cats. Now the cats can't really help me much to take care of them, but they are my responsibility. They are definitely my responsibility. And I thought about the final solution a couple of times. I said, well, I love the cats, but they're a burden, so let's just get rid of them. I'm not doing the final solution with these cats. These cats were born in this property. I have 3 sets of cats that were born in this property under my care, under my watchfulness or lack of watchfulness. So God put them in my way. I put them in front of me to take care of because I don't think God put them in my way for me to get rid of them. Mom would have gotten rid of them. Mom would have definitely. I mean, she did. She buried cats all over the damn place. But it's not me. It's not what I do. It's not my style. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Maybe having all these cats is a burden that I don't need. I need to go to some cave and search for enlightenment. But maybe enlightenment is this. Maybe taking care of these cats is what it's all about. For the moment, that's what it feels like. If I go back and I analyze all my acts and all my missions and omissions, I recognize and I see profoundly that taking care of others is what I do best. It's what I like doing. It's what feels right to me. It feels, taking care of my nieces and nephews and taking advantage of them too. I mean, I don't do it. I don't do it just for fun. I do it because it's fun. So yeah, I grab my cat. This cat here. Oh. This is Malay. I grab him and I demand love and affection from this cat. And we kiss. And then we figure out what we need to do to fill his belly, make sure he's vaccinated, make sure that he's spayed, or at least if he's going to have babies, that they are placed in good homes. I don't think it's the case. Too many cats in Valle de Bravo. Man, everybody's got cats in Valle de Bravo. Everybody's got cats. Man, everybody's got at least 2, 3 cats. It's amazing. It's a cat house. This whole town is a cat house. But look at this. I mean, this is. How could you go wrong with this? This is about as good a pussy as you need. This is prime pussy right here. And a big old nasty guy like me, the only thing that makes me happy is pussy. And there goes the pussy. Doing pussy things. I'm a big fan of mice too, rodents, and I'm a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of dogs. I was, and then I met a lot of stupid dogs that I decided that I'd rather take care of other to do that. I think I may want to get a goat or a couple of goats. Toads, definitely. I need toads. Toads would make this place perfect. Uh, and I'm thinking about raising mice again because that would be an easy way to feed the cats. The population would stabilize a lot easier. Because I'm feeding them chicken. So I don't have any chickens out there, and I certainly don't want to be killing chickens. And the mice, they have a chance to run out. They have a chance to escape. Not a big chance, but at least they have a fighting chance to make it into the woods. Or rats. Anyways, beyond the nature cruelties of nature, um, the search for inner peace, for inner tranquility begins with what do I need to do today? What is pressing right now? What do I need to accomplish? Well, certainly we'll go see if I found some mushrooms. I think that's a good idea. And beyond that, well, I don't know. Come back and my writing, write my lesson plans, prepare the lessons for Tuesday, taking care of the whole class on Tuesday. I'm very excited about it. I'm really excited about it. I discussed it with Tim, my teacher's teacher. Because it's what do you call it? What do you call this guy? Director? No, it's not the director. It's the facilitator for Cambridge school format. Um, Tim said, I taught him my idea for the class, and my idea for the class is that we're going to play Dungeons and Dragons, and we're going to do a LARP, a live action role play. I have four classes, four dates that I can prepare this event, this work, and I have 10 students. I don't know exactly if it's going to be 10 or 8. Some may drop out, some may come in, who knows. But the point is, we're going to make some costumes. We're going to make a costume, we'll prepare their costumes. We're going to make characters for Dungeons and Dragons. We're going to have a live Dungeons and Dragons role-playing session at the end of the class for their parents to observe how they speak English, because we're going to do it in English. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And man, I love it. I absolutely love it. It's like awesome, awesomeness. Because it's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. And now it just fell in my hands. I like it when shit like that happens. It's like, yeah. So I'm really putting some noodle behind it. I'm trying to make it really cool. Like the kids can enjoy it. And I let them decide where to take the story. I mean, the basic story is you need to look for a hat. You have to find a hat. But the subtext of the story and all the elements of the story, it's like the basic idea is a treasure hunt. It's a treasure hunt. But the subjects of the story, the dialogues, all the all the elements that go in the story, they will come up with. That's the brilliance of the class. My job is to teach them English. And what better way to teach them English than to have them explain their character arcs, their character stories in English? That's my plan. I hope it works out. It's be fun, and I think the kids are going to like it. This is Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons is so much fun. It's a role playing is the ultimate art. It's better than movie making. I'm going to tell you why. Movie making is theater. You have a script. It's a dedicated script. It's a script that goes linearly from beginning to end. But it doesn't have a lot of input from the actors. Role playing, you don't act. You are. You become. As a role player, you have to enter into a character, become something that you're not, to play a role and act as your character would act, surprising both the writer of the drama, the director, the producer. I mean, it's like it's a little bit like if you went into the woods, with the camera, and you filmed a movie totally improvised by the actors. The actors get to decide what movie you're going to film. It changes everything. It's almost like a documentary, but it's not a documentary because they're still acting. They're still playing the part of a character they want to be. So there is an element of fantasy involved, fiction, but there's also an element of improvisation and possibility, and the story can go anywhere, go nowhere. Where the story goes depends a lot on the creativity of it. So forming a group that is creative and dynamic and powerful, I mean, that's the ultimate high. And I know that because I played in the Hillcrest High String Orchestra band. I played the guitar player. That's ridiculous. Should have been a violinist or cellist. I had a guitar. And the energy, the momentum, the possibilities of that energy that went into that class was so amazing because they all had to be in sync. But there's also the possibility to really play out. Guitar Center and jazz bands. Jazz bands are improvised classical music. So when you're playing jazz, you just have to riff. You just have to make it happen. And it's beautiful. It's amazing. So that's my goal. My goal is to involve these kids in this role-playing, LARPing business. Have them create their characters. Have them formulate a story for their characters, and I'll give them the basic treasure hunt premise so that there's a story on top of the story. And that'll be the class. I think I would have a lot of fun with it. I would have a lot of fun with it. It'll be a very successful enterprise. Gotta work on it. But I think I may want to go first and find some magic mushrooms. I don't know. My back hurts. I'm also not that physically, prepared for magic mushrooms. I would like to try at least. All right, guys. So that's my blog. That's what's going on in my life. That's what's happening. Kudos to all my family, all my friends, my dad. If you're watching this, of course you're not. If you're watching this, thinking about you all the time. You're on my head. My Uncle Juan also has got cancer on my head. Um, Obviously, Nanda Bilal, Pasastali, my sister, and David, what's his name? Jerry Lewis? Changed his name very few days. Yeah, I don't. don't know. I don't. I don't have clarity to what comes next in my life, but I know what comes now. And what's now, it's fun. It's good. It's fun stuff. I have to deal with Beelzebub. Look at that. Beelzebub and I have not really made a peace agreement yet. And he's sending his minions to do what Beelzebub's minions do. But I'm also not in a state of war. I'm just defending the castle. Is defending this castle the best I need to do right now in my life? It looks like it is. You can't hear me? You can't hear me? Really? You can't hear what I'm saying? Oh, shoot. What about now? Can you hear me? Hey, Ben. Ben Lingo. I hope you. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I need a good microphone. I have this stupid little camera, and if I don't put it close to my lips, I don't. So I don't know. I don't even. I'm gonna have to go back and see if what I said can be heard. But how you doing today, Ben? What's going on with you? Tell me what's going on with you. What's happening, brother? How do you like the channel, by the way? You like what goes on here? The cats and the cool. Where are you at? What part of the world are you in? Here's Mexico, by the way. This is Valle de Bravo, Mexico. It's a cool place. Lots of magic mushrooms. Pennsylvania. My grandpa was from there. Grandpa Kazmarchik. My grandpa Kazmarchik was from Germantown, Pennsylvania. He's a good guy. They were miners. They were Polish miners. Good guys. Good guys. So and I've been through Pennsylvania several times. I know Pittsburgh. So yeah, usually passing through, never staying too long. But I know Pennsylvania. Beautiful country. Typically gorgeous country. Oh, so I was discussing, I don't know if you heard most of what I said, but I was discussing my lesson plan. My grandfather likes your videos. Your grandfather? Oh, cool. All right. Wow. Well, say hi to Grandpa. Yeah. Um, is he in Pennsylvania? Is he in Pennsylvania too? Cool. Yeah. I was discussing. I have I'm an English teacher here in Valle de Bravo. I teach English to some kids, and I was discussing my plan to do a live action role playing game with them in the next 4 classes, which is like the summer session type thing. Then it goes into the regular school year, which is book. I have to go by the book on that one. But the summer session, I can do what I want, and what they allow me to do now is the live action role playing. So I'm going to prepare a live actual role playing game for my kids, for my students, to have some fun, some fun. So that's kind of what's happening, brother. And then the other thing is I have these 23 cats in my house that I need to feed and I need to vaccinate, and so I was also, you know, asking for money, which I hate to do because I'm a proud old fart, but I have to because the cats need to be fed and vaccinated, and I don't have the funds to do it. So, 23, and my main cat Ramira is pregnant right now, so I have a lot of cats. I have a lot of cats. I call this Pussy Paradise. Pussy Paradise is a sanctuary for cats, where cats roam free in the garden. I feed them mostly rice and chicken. Chicken. What do you call them when all the stuff that they throw away of the chicken? in Spanish, it's called desperdicio, which means like garbage, chicken garbage. But it's actually skin, the skin, the claws, the heads, sometimes the liver and the tripe. And if you mix that with rice, or you just cook it up, it makes a very nice cat feed. And it's a lot cheaper than. I mean, I do buy cat food, obviously. I do also buy cat food because there's not always chicken tripe available. So I need to buy cat food. But I love cats, and the cats love me. So, so what do you do out there in Pennsylvania, Ben? What do you do? What's your What's your call to fame? Your mom gives you rice and chicken. All right. I love rice and chicken. My I make a really good I make a really good rice and chicken biscuit. Like we chop the chicken in the rice and you make like oh it's delicious. Sit at home. Okay. Well, go outside a little. I'm about to go outside myself. It's a beautiful day. First day that it hasn't rained in the morning. So I want to go out and maybe walk out there. Find some mushrooms. That's the other thing. Yeah. So. Well, Ben, it's a pleasure to say hi to you. I really appreciate you coming to my channel. Like and subscribe for me, will you? And if you want to share, it's even better. I don't know why. I'm not monetizing my channel really yet. It's too weird. My channel's too weird for people. I don't think I'll ever monetize it. But you got to do the effort, right? So thanks for coming. I'm gonna sign off because I do want to go out there and hunt for mushrooms while there's still sun out there. But hey, thanks for coming in and check out the channel. It's got a lot of interesting stuff. I mean, I have the cat there. I have a lot of podcasts on my channel. One podcast is for the tarot reading. One is for my music playing. One is for my cats, Pussy Paradise, which is my cat podcast. One is for Dungeons and Dragons. One is for Baldur's Gate 3, Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate 2, and the Siege of Dragonspear, which I like to play. And if you don't have anything to do and it's not a nice day to go outside, or you want to just relax and watch some stupid stuff, I have a lot of interesting stuff on my channel you may like. So, but thanks for coming. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here, and see you in the next show. We'll go out and hunt for mushrooms. Take care, brother.